Okay, so I just I just finished this book. I got abducted by aliens and now I'm trapped in a romcom by Kimberly Lemming. This book is a fever dream. Holy shit. Um quick uh visual description. I'm wearing a light gray tank top, some tattoos showing, lightning and blue buff on my head, white wall behind me, dark couch behind me. Um, Interesting that I chose this buff after all of the weather lately. Also, the sun is shining. I'm gonna scoot back on this couch, actually. Okay. Alright. So, this book, also, the book, has got a lot of, like, green plants on it, and a lion, an alien, black woman with orange hair, green shirt, khaki pants, red boots, and a pink dinosaur, and blue sky with an orangish red sun, I'm assuming, on the cover. This book is a fucking fever dream. Oh my god. Like, so, this book starts out with Dory studying meat rats, of all things, and she gets abducted by aliens. She and the lion get abducted by aliens, and in the spaceship, after she like realizes that she's in a spaceship, she this book is like the epitome of like, I thought it was cool, so I put it in it. Um, After she um, realizes, like, wakes up and that she's on the spaceship, she like understands their language enough because of something that like dripped on her or something, some of their technology that like dripped on her or something, to understand the words escape pod. And so she and the lion end up in this escape pod, and for whatever reason, I think it's because the language liquid technology got on her mouth or something, but like she gets in this escape pod with this lion, and whomever she kisses can like basically understand her, and she can understand them. And so she and this lion are in this escape pod, and they like crash down onto this planet. And this planet has like dinosaurs on it, and this planet has like dandelions on it. Sorry, getting real close. This planet has like dinosaurs on it and dandelions and like all of these things from different human time periods that like should not go together at all. And it also has aliens that were also like dropped there, um, from these aliens that are basically like studying, um, and I like don't know how to get comfortable right now. But so anyways, she gets dropped on this planet, and then basically like the uh the other beings that were on this planet that have been there for a while longer, um she ends up meeting two of them, and there's also this little one of the aliens. Some of the aliens are like, the aliens were described in so many different shapes, like so many different animal shapes, kind of, that my brain kind of just mashed all of them together. But like the character that is later in the book called Intern is like vaguely owl shaped. Um, and so this the aliens, not the aliens. They're a different species that the aliens like dropped off here. So I guess they are also aliens. But um this species when they're in like life or death whatever, um hormones, basically. She basically ends up being mated with two of these beings. And the little alien intern that is, like, studying them, basically, is, like, tracking... is, like, tracking her affection for them, and it, like, basically is, like, controlling the planet. Like, the planet is basically a simulation. And this little owl is, like, controlling everything around them to some extent, to basically, like, to try and help her mate with the two of them be successful. Like, it's so there's so many things in this book that are just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, I am normally pretty good at being able to see where a story is going, or be able to, like, understand that, like, see the twists before they happen. And this book is just, there's so there's so many twists in it. There's so many, like, what? Okay, did not see that talk coming. Okay, the lion's talking. Okay. Like, there's so many things in this book that there's no... Like, there's still story arc. There's still, whatever, but there's no, like... there's no, like, guessing what happens next, because it's just, like, an acid trip of things put together. And there is some violence, there is some war, there's a lot of sex, there's a lot of sex, and the sex goes from 0 to 100 real quick. And the book is kind of, there's a lot of moments in this book that are like, you can't look at them too closely, because if you look at this book with any sort of logic, it's gonna fall apart. Including the sex scenes, like how they, like, these beings went from not being able to understand her to, like, using phrases like good girl. Like, it's very, very fever dream, very little logic. In a way that, if you don't look at it too closely, if you just let go of the, like, if you just go along for the ride, it's a fun ride. It's an entertaining, what the fuck ride of a book. That is, like, quirky, and it's got sass in it, and made me laugh, but that also was like, what the fuck? Okay, what the fuck? Like, and I mean this in the best way, this book is all kinds of what the fuck. It's a fast read. I think it took me a couple of hours to read this book, so it's, like, not even 300 pages. And I did enjoy the characters. I did enjoy how, like, their strengths and motivations all came together in a way that was... They all came together in a way that was very entertaining. And there were some moments where it was like, you're doing the sex thing now? What the fuck? But, like, because of their mate bond or whatever, it, like, helps them to heal faster. There's, like I said, if you try to apply any kind of logic to this book, you're not going to enjoy it. If you can just let go of logic and, like, let yourself be lost in the chaos that is this book, then you will enjoy it. I enjoyed it. I'm still not entirely sure what I read after having read the entire book. There's a little bit of like dystopian capitalism darkness to it that when you look at it, like at one point the owl straight up tells her, "You're too expensive to let you die." Um like there's a lot in this book, and it, ah, definitely entertaining, um and enjoyable, but like holy cow, the chaos. This book is the epitome of I thought it was cool, so I put it in. I wanted to do it, so I put it in. Like, in a way that you can't really apply rules to it. Um, because even the rules that the book sort of sets up is like, I don't want to say is like broken, but like the way that none of the creatures can understand her until like she kisses them, or until her lips like connect with them, acting as a translator because of this like liquid goo that like landed on her when she was escaping. Like, sure, there's a logic to it. It's just not, uh definitely not real world logic in any sort of way. Um but I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it. I would probably give this book 3 stars for sure, maybe 3.5. I don't know if I would read it again, but for an afternoon read, it was an enjoyable afternoon read, and that's it. um, yeah, I don't know if I have anything else to say about this, and I haven't figured out a way to nicely wrap up these videos on this channel yet, so thank you so much for watching. If you've read this book or any other books by Kimberly Lemming and you had thoughts about them, feel free to share them in the comments with me, or feel free to recommend your favorite book to me in the comment. I think that's what I'll do. As a, like, I think I'm going to say, please feel free to recommend your favorite book to me in the comments, because I always enjoy good book recommendations, even if they are sometimes chaotic. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, bye.